My son froze an entire playground before he learned how to tie his shoes. And the worst part was not the ice. It was who he felt right before it happened.
Mommy, did I do something bad?
No, you saved the cat.
The silver-haired man. Where did you see him?
I didn't see him. I felt him. Right here. It was warm.
How long ago?
Before the ice came out, when I was mad at the big kid. Mommy, is he coming here?
I didn't answer because I already knew. Cale Blackwood had found us. The drive home took 7 minutes. I packed in 15. Clothes, documents, emergency cash from the flour canister, Leo's stuffed wolf with the missing ear. Everything that mattered had to fit in one bag.
The ice isn't my fault, but it feels like it is.
Your ice saved a kitten. Your ice is beautiful. Everything else is grown-up problems. Okay?
Okay.
He smiled, and for one brutal second, I saw Cale in my son's face. We were too late to run.
Mommy, he feels warm again.
Hello? What's your name?
It's okay.
Leo?
Leo. I'm Cale. Alara, this child, whose is he?
Mine.
Don't lie to me. You were never good at it.
He's mine. From start to finish. Only mine.
Seal the town. No one leaves. Yes, Alpha. You were dead for 5 years. Every night I dreamed of your burnt body. And now you stand here, holding my son. We have a lot to talk about.
Finn. Where is he?
Your stray is being detained. He'll live.
For now.
For now.
Leo, put your shoes on. We're going on a trip.
Where?
Somewhere cold.
That man, Cale, he smells like the forest behind our house, the one you said I couldn't play in.
The Silverwood.
Yeah. Who is he?
Someone I knew a long time ago, before you were born.
Did he make you sad?
Yes.
Then I don't like him.
You don't have to like him. You just have to be polite.
Why?
Because polite is armor, baby. It keeps people from seeing what you're really thinking.
Excuse me, Mr. Guard. What's your name?
Ren?
Ren. That's a nice name. If you look at my mommy again without her saying you can, I'll freeze your eyeballs.
Kid's serious. He is. Leo, what did I say about threats?
Not to make them unless I mean them.
And?
And only if I can finish what I start.
Can you finish freezing someone's eyeballs?
Probably. Maybe. I don't know. I've never tried.
He's 4. He's still learning restraint.
Mommy, it tickles.
That's the ward. It knows we're here.
Does it know who we are?
Yes. It knows exactly who we are.
Elara, welcome home. I've been waiting for you.
Mommy, who's that?
You must be exhausted. I've had your old room prepared. Everything is exactly as you left it, including the hairbrush on your vanity. He wouldn't let anyone touch it. Thank you. That was very thoughtful of you.
Mommy, I don't like her either.
Good instincts.
Are we gonna stay here long?
No, baby. Not long. My old room looked exactly the way I had left it. That was not love. That was possession preserved in dust and ice. Tomorrow, I'm going to teach you something new.
What?
How to make your ice do exactly what you want it to.
Really?
Really. But first, you have to promise me something. If I tell you to run, you run. If I tell you to hide, you hide. No questions, no waiting for me. You go and you don't look back. Can you do that?
Only if you promise to find me after.
Always. Somewhere in the stronghold, Cale stood watching our shadows through the glass. He didn't knock. He didn't knock. Some things never changed.
I thought you might want something warm. It's the same blend you used to like. Jasmine and honey.
Thank you.
He's beautiful. His eyes are yours, but the shape is Cale's. What do you want, Selena? To welcome you home. That's all? It's not my home. Isn't it? You're back in his house, in his territory, surrounded by his wolves. Where else would you go, Elara? You faked your death once. It won't work twice. 5 years ago, you didn't need to die. The elders had decided you were a liability, a human woman carrying an alpha's J. Half-breed children are complicated. The law is clear. Unstable bloodlines must be purged before they threaten the pack. They voted to remove you, quietly, painlessly. A miscarriage, they would have called it tragic but clean. Cale knew. He was given a choice. Stand against the elders and risk fracturing the pack, or let them handle it. He chose the pack. I was there when they told him. He stood at that window and said, "Do what's necessary. I won't interfere."
Were you there? What?
The day they told him, the day he said he wouldn't interfere, were you in the room?
Yes. That's all I needed to know. Thank you for the tea. You can go now.
He won't save you this time either. You know that, don't you?
You slept. Leo slept. Selena visited you last night.
Yes.
What did she say?
That I looked tired, that she'd had my room prepared, that the tea was the same blend I used to like.
And?
And nothing. Eat, baby.
The boy will undergo a bloodline test in 3 days, on the full moon. If he passes, he will be acknowledged as my heir, as Shadow Moon's heir.
And if he doesn't pass?
He will pass.
That's not an answer.
It's the only one you're getting.
You will appear at my side, as my returned mate. You will smile, you will nod, you will say nothing about where you've been or why you left. In public, we are united. In private, we will discuss what happens next.
Are you finished?
What?
Are you finished telling me what will happen? Because I have something to say. Finn, where is he being held?
The East Barracks. He's unharmed.
I want to see him.
No.
Kale, I'm not asking.
The barracks, 15 minutes. A guard will escort you.
Elara, that night, the fire, I didn't...
Don't! Whatever you're going to say, don't.
You're okay.
I'm okay. The guard outside. How often do they change?
Every 4 hours. Next rotation is noon.
Read it later. Burn it after.
Elara,
I need you to trust me.
I do.
I know.
Be careful.
Feel it. Not like a wave. Like a thread. Thin. Cold. Pull it slowly.
I can't. It wants to go fast.
I know. But you're stronger than it. Not bigger. Stronger. Good. Now make it pretty.
I made them for Mummy. Your eyes are the same color as mine, but yours are sadder.
Selena says you've been asking questions about the elders, about the old laws.
Selena talks to you a lot.
She advises me.
She advises herself. What do you want,
I want to
Kale?
know what happened to you. You were soft. You cried when the snow melted too fast. You apologized for things that weren't your fault. Now you look at me like I'm a stranger.
I look at you like you are one. Don't.
I'm not your enemy. I'm the only one who ever told you the truth.
The truth? You've never told me a single truth that didn't serve you first. Close the door on your way out. for Leo.
Mommy? Mommy, your hair has stars. Your eyes are different. They look like mine now.
I took a cold bath. Go back to bed, baby. Good. Then we match.
What did you do?
Something I should have done 5 years ago.
We felt a disturbance. A power not seen since the first frost. Explain.
Perhaps it was the child. His bloodline test was scheduled for the full moon, but instability can manifest early. We should test him now, for the pack's safety. He's not dangerous. Elara, I know this is difficult. You want to test him? Then test him. Now, in front of everyone.
Elara.
No more waiting. No more whispers. Let everyone see exactly what he is. The full moon provides the clearest reading. The full moon is for your convenience, not his, not mine. Test him now, or admit you're afraid of what you'll find.
Very well. The boy will demonstrate his power. Here. Now.
Of course. A simple display. Leo, dear, can you make something cold for us?
Go ahead.
Like this?
That's enough! He's proven his power. We don't need...
Kale, control your son.
You talk too much.
The ancient patterns, they're not copied. They're original. He's not channeling the first frost. He's speaking it.
That's impossible. Only the purest bloodline.
Look at him.
Mommy, can I let her go now? Her face is funny.
Not yet. You wanted him tested. You wanted to know if he was dangerous. You told everyone he was unstable. A threat to the pack. This is what restraint looks like, Selena. He could have frozen your lungs. He could have stopped your heart. Instead, he made you shut up. Does anyone else want to call my son a threat?
You changed the last pattern. The one by the pillar. It's different from the others.
The old one was wrong. It went left, but it wanted to go right, so I fixed it.
You fixed an ancient blood pattern. At 4 years old.
It wasn't hard. Why is everyone staring?
Let her go.
Selena Voss, you called this child unstable. You implied he was a danger to this pack.
I was trying to protect...
You were trying to control.
We're going back to our room now. Leo needs breakfast.
The boy will be protected. Understood?
He was always protected. By me.
Mommy, did I do good?
You did perfect, baby. Especially the part where you froze the mean lady.
Wait in the bathroom. Close the door.
You can't do this.
Do what?
Destroy me. I spent 10 years building my position, 10 years making them listen to me, and your child made me look like a fool in front of the entire council.
You did that yourself. You told me Cale knew about the vote. You told me he chose the pack over me. Did you think that would make me grateful? You wanted me broken. You wanted me to crumble so Cale would see I was never strong enough, so the elders would see. So everyone would see the fragile human girl never belonged here. I don't crumble anymore.
You think you've won? The elders fear what they can't control. Your son is a weapon they'll want to wield or destroy. And Cale will never choose you anymore. Not really. He'll choose the pack. He'll always choose the pack.
That doesn't matter for Cale. I'm here for Leo. Everything else is noise.
Noise? I am noise to you?
I don't hate you. Hate takes energy. You're not worth it. Now get out of my room, or I'll call Leo back in. And this time I won't tell him to let you go.
Is she gone?
Yes.
Forever?
Not yet, but soon.
Selene Voss, you stand accused of conspiracy against the Alpha's bloodline. Evidence has been presented. Correspondence with hostile packs. Proposals recommending the elimination of Alara Vance 5 years ago. A signed document approving surveillance of the Alpha's mate without his knowledge.
That surveillance was for her protection!
By you, not by the Alpha. Witnesses have confirmed that you approached the Firefest pack 3 winters ago. You offered them information about Shadow Wolf territory in exchange for political support.
That's a lie.
The witnesses include your former handmaid. She brought letters in your handwriting. The sentence for conspiracy against the Alpha's bloodline is exile, permanent. You will leave Shadowwood territory by sunset. If you are seen within our borders again, you will be killed on sight.
No, I gave everything to this pack. Everything! Cale, please. You know me. You know I would never...
You told her. My mate. You told her I knew about the vote. You told her I chose the pack. You told her I let her burn.
She asked me. I said, yes, I didn't mean...
Get out! Get out of my sight! Get out of my territory! Get out of my life!
She told you. And you believed her.
She didn't lie. You did know. You did choose.
I was going to stop them.
When? They voted in spring. The fire was in autumn. You had months to say one word. No. You never said it.
The fire. I went in. I got to the door. Selena grabbed my arm. She said the pack needed me. She said you were already gone. I stopped. I stood there for 30 seconds and then I turned around.
I know, I was there. In the trees. I watched you stop. I watched you turn. I watched you walk away while the roof collapsed.
You saw.
Everything.
I'll do anything. I'll change the laws. I'll give you anything. Just, please, don't walk away.
You already let me walk away, Cale. 5 years ago, in the fire. You just didn't know I was watching.
Behind me, an Alpha broke. I kept walking.
Come to gloat?
No.
Your son is not normal. He'll destroy you. He'll destroy everything.
You smell scared. Your heart is going really fast. Like a rabbit.
Leo, come. Let's build a snowman.
He doesn't remember me. I threatened his mother. I tried to have him declared unstable, and he doesn't remember me. He remembers things that matter. I mattered. I was the first speaker. I advised the Alpha. I shaped policy. You lost. Was it worth it? The ice? Whatever you did to yourself? Yes.
No one important.
Forever?
Yes, baby. Forever.
Can we make him 3 heads? Because 3 is more than 2.
3 heads it is.
You look different.
So do you. Less bruised.
Apparently I'm not a threat anymore.
Were you ever?
That's not just control, that's art.
Mommy says Ice wants to be beautiful. You just have to ask nicely.
Ask nicely.
Ice has feelings, not people feelings. It wants to be what it's supposed to be. You just have to listen.
We would like you to take Celine's position. First Cheeker, advisor to the Alpha. Voice of reason in the council?
No,
May I ask why?
I'm not staying. I came because I was brought. I stayed because Leo needed to be seen for what he is. That's done now. I'm taking my son home.
Shadow Moon territory is his home. By blood. By law.
Home isn't blood. Home isn't law. Home is where he can be a child.
You're leaving.
Yes. Tomorrow.
The elders told you about the position. You refused.
Yes.
I'll change the laws, the bloodline laws, the purity requirements, the testing protocols. This is a proposed decree. It abolishes bloodline testing for pack membership. It grants full rights to half-breed wolves. It removes the council's authority to order removal without public trial.
I'll read it.
I know you're leaving. I know you're not coming back. I know I don't deserve... But I need you to know. I loved you. I loved you so much I didn't know what to do with it. So I tried to control it. And I destroyed the only thing that ever mattered. I'm sorry. That's all. I'm just sorry.
Do 3-headed snowmen need 3 hats or 1 big one?
3 hats, obviously.
That's what I thought. My room! The kitchen! The window where the bird sits!
Dr. Alora! I was so worried you just disappeared.
Family emergency. I'm sorry for the short notice.
Nonsense. You're back now. That's what matters.
Mommy, the Silver Man is here.
He's not coming in. He's just watching.
Why?
Because he doesn't know how to do anything else. What did you do?
Gave him something to look at. He's sad, Mommy. The same sad you used to be, before your eyes changed.
Sometimes sad takes a long time to go away.
Did yours go away?
Not all of it, but enough. He says he's asking the water nicely. And honestly, it's beautiful. Just maybe ask him to ask less often. I will. Mostly.
The Silverman says I can come to the Silverwood next month to see the old trees. Can I? He said you could come too, if you wanted. He said tell her it's her choice.
If you want to.
Finn, me, Mommy, and...
In case someone's hungry.
Your young man is back. The silver-haired one. He's always so sad-looking. Is he a patient?
Not exactly.
Sad men either get better or they don't. Up to them, really.
It's been a month. Can I ask him now? For soup?
Yes. You can ask him.
He said he doesn't want to bother you. I told him soup isn't bothering. Soup is soup.
Kid's got a point.
Hush.
You have to ask him. He said he won't come unless you want him to. For real want. Not just letting. That means yes. You can come in now. Mommy made soup. There's enough.
Alara,
Kale.
Come on. The soup is getting cold.
is this okay?
It's soup, not a pardon.
I know.
You sit there, next to Mommy. Mommy makes the best soup. She puts secret stuff in it.
Herbs. Not secret. Just herbs.
Secret herbs.
It's good.
I know.
Will you come back next month?
If it's okay.
Next month, we'll see.
Thank you for the soup.